Hey guys, today's topic is about, best ways to handle bullying. Now I know what you're probably thinking, John, weren't you just really mean to Justin Bieber in your last video? Well yeah, I was, but I'd never treat anyone that way in real life. Okay, anyways, you have to be willing to take some kidding, but if they keep doing it like again and again, and you can tell if they're just being mean about it, that's bullying. Okay. Point number one is try to have friends. Now, bullies always try to go after people who don't have any friends, because they're the type that usually don't fight back, and then like no one is around to stick up for them, and they're just an easy target. So try to have friends, and then even if you're getting bullied somehow so that your friends aren't around to stick up for you, then it makes it easier to just have someone to hang out with and just forget about being bullied. Moving along here, point number two is don't ignore it. Now there's one exception to this, and that's like if someone's emailing you or texting you or whatever, then you just totally ignore that. Don't even look at it and don't respond, because then they're gonna just keep typing back, and they're gonna see that what they're doing, it's worth it to keep responding to you, because then you'll keep responding back. But yeah, they're just leaving you mean comments or leaving you mean tweets or whatever, or emailing you, just totally ignore that. In real life, don't ignore it. Because ignoring it never works in real life. It's that dumb saying that, oh yeah, just ignore it and then they'll stop, but never works. I can tell you from my experience, and probably pretty much anyone who's been bullied can tell you that. But rather than ignoring it, moving on to point number three, which is try the staring technique. I have to give credit where credit's due on this one. I'm going to post a link at the end of this video to the video I heard this from. What you have to do is just totally just don't have any emotion. Just, don't look angry or upset or anything. Just kind of have a blank expression, and then just look them straight in the eye confidently, and just like that. And I've never tried it. I wish I could have heard about it when I was being bullied. Definitely worth a try, I think. And let me see here. Point number four is have a comeback. Now, like I said earlier, bullies usually try to go after people who are quiet and won't fight back at all. So you have to try to come up with a comeback. And one thing is, bullies will usually try to say the same thing to you like all the time. So it's pretty easy to come up with a comeback then. You can come up with a comeback yourself, or you can go online and type up comebacks too, and then put in whatever they're calling you, comebacks to being called fat or being called ugly or whatever. One thing that happened to me is, let me see here, this guy was calling me gay like every single day, and he was getting really annoying. And he was like every day, John, you're gay, you're gay. And then one day he just asked me right in the middle of class, he was like, so John, are you gay? And then I was like, no, you only wish. And then the whole class just started laughing at him, and he never called me gay again. So, number five is if all else fails, or if it turns physical, you should try to tell someone right away. I mean, the longer it goes on, then the harder it is to tell someone who can do something about it. You know, I'm thinking back on all the bad stuff that happened to me, and you know, why was I so scared of just telling someone? You know, I definitely wish I would have told someone, and then could have stopped, and I just could have forgotten about it. You know, but I didn't, and now I regret it. So don't be like me. And you know, you don't want to be thought of as a tattletale. But, you know, who cares what people think about you, really? I mean, if they don't even really care about you being bullied, then what does it matter what they think of you? And you know, besides that, probably in a week, at the most, everyone is going to forget. Oh yeah, here's my story about what happened in the 6th grade. There was this guy, and he, like, pushed me down in a crowded hallway right in front of everyone. Yeah, really nice guy, right? And someone must have told on him, because he was like, "Did you tell on me?" he asked me, and then I was like, "Oh no." I wish I would have said yes, because, you know, bullies, they're not going to want to bully someone who's going to stick up for themselves. And, you know, if you tell someone and they get in trouble, and then they keep bullying you, tell again, and they'll get in trouble again. But 9 times out of 10, they'll usually leave you alone. If it turns physical, you know, like I said, you have to tell right away, because if they get away with beating you up like one time, then, you know, they're not going to just hit you one time. They're going to keep beating you up again and again. Something to remember is that bullies, the reason they bully is they feel bad about themselves. It doesn't have anything to do with you. They feel like if they put you down, then it makes them feel better. But really, that's a pretty pathetic way of feeling better about yourself. And if you ever bully someone, then you stop, because, you know, it's pretty pathetic, really. The best thing you can do to feel better about yourself is, you know, just be nice to everyone. I was talking with this one lady one time, and she told me that she told her kids that, you know, be nice to everyone, all the way from the littlest guy all the way up to the biggest guy, and they were elected king or queen of their class, all 3 of her kids. So being nice to people actually works. And just a rundown of the points again: have friends, don't ignore it, try the staring technique, and have a comeback, and if all else fails or it turns physical, don't be afraid to tell someone. Okay. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Look at these new shoes I got. They were like from Goodwill for like $5. I'm so excited about them. Yeah, so don't be afraid to shop at Goodwill. And I have been needing a new pair of shoes for a while, because I don't think I got a pair since, I don't know, I was a freshman. Alright. So, see you all next time. Bye. Oh, don't forget, I love you. Bye. Oh, so that your friends are around